Yo, what's going on? This video is going to be talking about bulking, mostly for people who are beginning, because I'm still like in the middle of my journey. This is not for advanced people whatsoever, people who have current knowledge, but for anyone beginning off your journey. I'm just going to be talking about basic things that you can do to succeed in your bulking journey. But as you can see from the thumbnail, so far that's my journey. I started off at 63 kilograms. Honestly, I was probably a couple kilograms even lighter than that, probably prior to my bulk. I was floating anywhere from 60 to 63 at the heaviest, and now I'm sitting at a comfortable 77, 78 kilograms. So that's quite a substantial weight gain in just a year. From nothing too crazy, I wouldn't say it's the cleanest bulk, but if you look at me now, I don't really look, I wouldn't say I look fat. I'm still quite lean, so you wouldn't say it's the most unhealthy bulk in the world. But my main tip for skinny people out there who are trying to bulk up, just eat. Like, I know people know this, people understand it, but they really need to realize that it's a consistent daily thing throughout the whole day. Every day is crucial. Every single meal, you do not let yourself go hungry. Do not let yourself go without eating for 4 hours. Just don't let it happen. Just focus on eating all the time and you will see results. You just need to put your mind to it, to eating consistently. Obviously track your calories. It's important to track calories, but just make sure you're eating high calorie meals. Make sure most of your meals have a lot of meat, a lot of carbs, a lot of sauces helps out too. A lot of fats. That's a lot of fats. It makes a big difference. A lot of the things on my journey which helped me for sure with things like mayonnaise was one of the biggest ones. Just so high in calories. It just always tops up all the meals that I need to. And eating just a large amount of meat in general. You should be eating at least a 200 kilograms, 200 grams of meat per meal for sure, I would say, is a crucial thing. At least 200 grams of meat per meal and at least 2 to 3 meals consisting of that throughout the day. Obviously for your breakfast, you don't have to include meat. Recently though, what I've been starting is trying to get heavy breakfast. For my whole journey, I've gone without eating breakfast mostly. Like, I just have like an up and go, which I don't know where anyone's from, but it's like, for New Zealand, it's just like chocolate milk sort of drink. It doesn't really taste like chocolate milk, but it's sort of that sort of ish, and it's really high in protein for what it is. Just a little bottle, 20 grams of protein. It's a steal. It's super easy in the mornings. But yeah, I used to go real easy on the mornings, but now I'm trying something new because I've been stagnant at about 77 kilograms for, it's only been 2 or 3 weeks, but I want to keep progressing. I want to keep going better, keep getting bigger. I'm sick of being that skinny guy. I know if anybody's listening to this who's a skinny person, it sucks. You just don't want to be at that point where you're looking at yourself and you're like, man, I'm just a small person. And you can change it. I'm just saying, like, anyone out there, look at my photos on the thumbnail. It's obvious I was really skinny. I don't know where anyone's from, but in New Zealand I'm still considered skinny. I don't know how. If you look at that photo, about 77, 78 kilograms. I'd say in a lot of countries that's not skinny at whatsoever. Maybe even in some countries, some Asian countries for sure, that's like fat maybe, but where I'm from, that's still considered skinny. And I'm not stopping my journey here. I'm trying to get to I want to be 85 lean, so when I get to 85, I might cut down to 80, just get all pure muscle, go up to 90, try come back to 85, hopefully be fully lean, sit around 8%, 9% body fat. That's a dream, that's a goal. But yeah, so that's the first thing I would say for sure, is just eat, tracking calories. Obviously, these are just basic things. I think that what I'm just trying to do by recording this is just show beginners that you can get there. It's kind of hard to relate to these people that you often see, these big influencers. Like, if you're searching up how to bulk, you get these influencers who are just, they're so far in their journey, they don't really remember what to do. It's better to hear from someone who's like fresh. Like I've literally just been doing this for the last year, and all I've had to do is just be consistent, eat the basics that you know, and I'm just trying to reinforce it, give you some inspiration that there will be tough times that you will struggle to eat or struggle to put on weight, but you just have to be dedicated. You can't give up. There was a period where I was stuck at about 72 kgs for like literally 6 months. 6 months, and I was still every day trying to eat. I just kept changing it up, kept trying new things, and eventually, I've put on now posts since then. That was when I made the first video on my channel. I don't know when it was, 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago, 2 or 3 months ago. I'd say about 2, and I've put on 6 kilograms since then. So that's amazing progress. Hopefully, I can keep it up with my new breakfast routine. I'm just doing overnight oats, and man, this is a hack for anybody if they want a good breakfast. Just put some oats in a cup, about 50 to 100 grams, depending on how much you want to eat in the morning, how much you're able to eat in the morning, and then you just put some milk, about 150, I'd say 200 mils of milk, like a couple big tablespoons of protein powder, some peanut butter, tablespoon of chia seeds, and crush some almonds, sprinkle that on top, put some protein yogurt actually before that, and then you just leave that overnight in the fridge, and it's crazy high in protein, crazy high in calories, good carbohydrates, and it's just such a good morning. It's so healthy for the morning too. I pair that with a slice of toast with half an avocado and some champagne ham, and man, that breakfast is so high in calories, healthy fats. It's everything you need to start the morning. And it's perfectly what I need. When I go to work, I start work at about 6:30, and my first break is at 11:30. So I have one little snack in between while I'm working, but up until then, I've got to go 5 hours without eating. But yeah, those are important things, I would say, for sure. If you focus on these things, trust me, you will see results. Like I promise you, 100%. I think hopefully that's easier to relate for somebody listening to this, because watching these big people, I feel like it's not really relatable, whereas you see a guy like me and fucking average Joe in his bedroom, just recording off his iPhone, and it's much easier to relate. But the last thing I wanted to talk about is definitely go to the gym as soon as possible. I don't know what your sort of goal is with your bulking journey, if you are bulking, but if it is to get bigger and stronger, I would recommend going to the gym as soon as possible. I made a mistake of thinking that I just really wanted to gain weight at the start of my journey. Maybe I was just being lazy. I think I was also a bit worried about it interfering with my work. But I would just say get to the gym as soon as possible, because honestly, after I've been to the gym, that's also when I've started gaining weight. So maybe that was the key, one of the keys for sure, maybe, in terms of continuing to put on weight. Maybe that's why I was stagnant, because I just wasn't working out enough. But could be. I've put on a lot of strength since then at the gym. I love it. It's one of my favorite things to do in the week, 100%. When you're just in the gym lifting weights, there's nothing better than that, to be honest. And yeah, for my progress so far, I think I'm doing alright. So I started about December, maybe the end of November, and I took a 3-week break over like the December sort of New Year's holidays, and I think I started my PR in bench press was about 60. I think I could push about 60 for one. I think I could deadlift maybe, I'd say 90 to 100ish, roughly around there, and squat about 80 max. And now I'm going for 95 bench press. So, I'm closing on that 100 mark, which is just, I'm so excited for hitting that. Maybe I'll try and post a recording when I hit 100, hopefully in the next 2 to 3 months. I can hit 100, and that'll be a massive milestone done. I would say deadlift about 130 to 140. I've PR'd 130, but I think that I could do 140, to be honest, with a proper like rested day. I say squat about 120. I think I could get 130, but I hate going for squat PRs, honestly. But yeah, those are my PRs. Yeah, if anyone has any questions about whatever they're doing, can be bulking related, can be anything, just chuck it down in the comments and I'll respond to anybody. But thanks anybody listening, and have a good day.